Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Elizabeth, and today I wanted to come on with a message about not being afraid and not being afraid to ask. And so I just wanted to share that fear kills more dreams than failure ever would. And it's important to go out there and ask. And so even some people or my students will ask if we're going to do something or if we're not. And honestly, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with you asking because sometimes it's a yes, or I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. Sure, let's do it, or we can make an adjustment. But you never know if you don't ask or if you don't try. It's the same thing like if you want to date someone and if you're just so scared to ask them out, but then you're definitely not going to date them, right? The answer is always no if you don't even try, if you don't ask. And so I just want to share this with you because this has made a huge difference in multiple areas of our life, even with saving money. My husband, when he was going to my stepson's dirt bike races, he would have to spend money on hotels and things of that nature, and they kind of got expensive. And so all he did was just ask, and he called and said, hey, do you guys have any discounts for the hotel, or do you have any discounts for this people who are racing in the race this weekend? And most of the time they said yes. And actually one time he got like a 40% discount just by asking. Or have you guys ever experienced this in your life where you just said, hey, is it possible for this? And then they're like, you know what? Sure, right? You never know. Of course, you've probably gotten a lot of no's too, but you never know if you don't ask. It's the same thing in sales and in marketing. If you go around, you have to go ask a bunch of people. You're going to get a lot of no's, but you're also going to get some yeses. And so if you just stayed stuck in fear and were worried about asking, or, oh no, what are they going to think of me? Or am I going to upset them, or this or that, or and you just get in your head, you're not going to be successful. You're not going to get what you want. And so you have to be willing to take the risk. You have to be willing to go for it. You have to be willing to put yourself out there. And so I just want to share this message with you that if you're scared, or if you're living in fear, or with what other people are thinking, or if you're afraid of rejection, and honestly, I should do a video about fears that's in Think and Grow Rich. Napoleon Hill has an amazing chapter on fear that I think could help all of you, and that's helped me. But like, stop living in fear. And I think a lot of people are living in fear. I know I have in my life, like fear of what other people think, fear of rejection, fear of not meeting standards or being successful or achieving what you think you can or whatever. And a lot of times it always comes back to, if you keep asking, a lot of times it comes back to another person. And to me, I just want to ask you, like, are you really going to let one person's opinion or a group's opinion or something affect you or impact the decision you really want to make for your life? And I know I've seen this, or even something simple like changing my hair. I'm just experimenting with that. And so many people have commented, not everybody, but some people have left it alone, which is great. And some people are like, hey, I like that. It's kind of cool. And other people like have shared their opinion. Like, I don't know why you did that. And stuff like that. And it look better before and whatever, and that's fine. And I'm like, cool, that's their opinion, right? But am I going to let the opinion like go, oh my gosh, that means like they don't like it, I should put my bangs back, oh my gosh? No, right? Unless it's like my husband, someone I really respect, and he's the most important, person in my life besides my other family members and my kids. Am I going to let that affect that? No. Or even like, posting videos online, like this is super fun, and I'm hopefully able to connect with more people, and maybe someone else, it could help them in their life. And someone's like, weird YouTube videos, why are you on YouTube? To me, it's like, because I like it and it's fun, right? And so I think maybe if I was younger, and honestly, I usually have been in most areas, I'm not afraid to try things, but there definitely have been areas where I do think the root thing was maybe fear or a worry about what other people think or something. Like, that's going to hold you back. And so I just want to share with you, like, what do you let hold you back? And is it really worth it? Is it really worth like someone's opinion to like not do what you want to do? And it's hard because I know in my life, it's more like someone I respect. They maybe don't like it, but I really wanted to do it. And that held me back. And so that is a challenge to overcome as well, if you want more help with that or questions about that. But at the end of the day, like, you're the only one who has to live your life. And as long as you're not like hurting people or doing something wrong, or bad, then it's fine. Figure out who you are. And I think that's part of life's journey, is to figure out who you are, who you want to be in this world, and what you want to create and build, and how you want to serve this world. And so it's going to be different for everybody. It's going to be different for your family members, for your friends, for everyone, and random people on the street. We're all going to have these different feelings and purpose and goals. And so you can't live someone else's life. And so even though I'm sharing these tips, like, not everything I share is going to resonate with you or work for you, and that's okay. But maybe one thing will, or maybe one thing will make you think of something else and will help you in your life. And so I just want to encourage you to step out and step into faith and be brave enough to create the life that you want, and do this sooner. Don't live 10 years without taking an action, right? Because of fear. And that's one thing too. You have to work on getting more comfortable with yourself. And that's with my bangs. Like, I guess I just wasn't there on the journey, and I did to some degree like them, but I definitely had wanted to get rid of them. I just never did. And that's silly. It's bangs. It's not a big deal. I know it deals with your appearance, but it's like, that's really going to let me, hold myself back. And so I just want to share this message. I hope that this helps you in some way, and this encourages you to not live in fear and to be willing to take the risk and to be willing to take chances. And if you really feel like it's something you want to do, go for it. Because I know the times that I've had regrets or like haven't really liked how things have gone have been when I haven't listened to what I really wanted to do, right? And I know we can't always get what we want and always do what we want to do, but when it's your life and when it's your choices and when it is in your control, like, do what you want to do and do what feels best for you, and do it regardless of what other people are going to say or other people are going to think. Like, we're all going to die anyways. We're all going to, we don't know how much time we have left to live. And so take advantage of it and go for it and stop living in fear. So I hope this message was helpful to you. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Is there something, have you struggled with this before? Is this something struggling that's bothering you right now? Definitely let me know in the comments below, or if I could help you in some way. Feel free to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and share with a friend if you think it could be helpful to them, and subscribe for more videos like this on improving yourself, living a happier and healthier life, and becoming the version of yourself that you were meant to be in this world. So thank you so much for being here. You've got this, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.